Welcome, my Rose Gang family. Welcome back to another reading. Today we have a reading that will be done on Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. So, everybody wants to know, did he do it? I'm not going to put none of my 2 cents in it yet. We're going to get everything straight from tarot. We want to know what happened and what was the relationship between the two of these individuals. So, y'all know I love Megan, so we just gonna say that. And I really can't stand Tory, but I'm not going to let that influence nothing of the sort of this reading. I know everybody has been wanting to know about this topic. So without further ado, let's get straight into this reading. So, Spirit, show me, tell me, what kind of relationship did Megan and Tory Lanez have? Let's see. I want to know what type of relationship they have. You're going to see me picking up these cards and reshuffling them because I'm only going to use one deck. I wasn't going to take them, but they wanted to come out. So we have the Letting Go card. We have Behind the Mask. Here, let's see. We have a milestone. Okay. And we have courage. It looked like the relationship wasn't real from the beginning, is what I feel like with the mask on. I don't know, they was put together like for some reason or something. I feel like with the milestone and the courage card and the Behind the Mask, I feel like that Tory think that Megan made some sort of milestone, or had some sort of milestone, had some sort of achievement, and like he was trying to almost drink off that, is what I feel like. And then we have Megan here with her dog in the letting go. I feel like she found out he didn't have good intentions, and it's like she started to let it go. So it was like it wasn't a relationship before it became a relationship. It didn't get off the ground. Let's put it like that. It wasn't a relationship that sort of got off the ground. It didn't even get off the ground. It's like she found out something about him, like lies or something he was saying or something he was doing. She found out something, and like it's like she was like like she started to turn around from the door. Something she found out, something he was lying about, and she started leaving from the door. Or I don't know if they was trying to be like a PR relationship, because it's something about her shining and making some sort of milestone, and it's like he was trying to come in there, okay? But I feel like she was very protective and guarded anyway. Like she didn't trust him anyway. She didn't trust him anyway, so that's why I say it was like, I want to say almost like a friendship sort of relationship. I don't know if they would have did the do, but I feel like almost sort of a friend sort of relationship. But like even with the courage card, it's like they didn't know where they stood with each other, okay? But it was like once she found out he was trying to use her like for accolades and sort of ride her train, I feel like she started to leave. In whatever way they had. Like she took another route, or she decided to take another route. Like it was almost something she didn't want to do, or something like he was hiding, or he hid from her, or he lied to her about. It was like he almost wasn't the same person. Like he was wearing a mask. Like, you know, he was wearing a mask. Like the whole thing is built on a lie and being in the dark until somebody started to leave, which is Megan. We see her with her dogs. There you go, right there. What was Tori's feelings towards Megan? I'm gonna try to make this a quick read, and I ain't gonna keep it long, y'all. Let's see. Sacred Temple. Like he synced that as like an opportunity, bro. He synced that as an opportunity. She was shining. You see all these lights, an opportunity, the Sacred Temple. Like, yeah, I need to get on this. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Hidden motives. Told you. I can't make it up. Hidden motives. And she found out that shit. And she started to leave. Okay? What was his feelings? Give me one more card. What was his feelings? Like he synced her as like a golden opportunity. And that's where he fucked up at, I feel like. That's where he went wrong. Because that's what made her like, don't use me as like a come up, nigga. What was his feelings towards her? Let's see. He synced as a come up, but trying to play it safe. Like, you know, that's why he had the mask at the bottom of the deck with the hidden intentions, trying to play it safe because he had hidden emotions and hidden intentions. Okay. Also coming off as very guarded and protected, like they was guarded and protected towards each other. Okay. A lot of back and forth energy towards them, so I get the energy of him being what they would call a pussy nigga. Like, I'm sorry, I can't sugarcoat it. Like a pussy nigga, like somebody that would just want to sit there and argue with you, love to go back and forth with you, be all under your posts, you know, commenting, or like you'll post something, text and stuff like that. Like he started to get on her nerves, is what I feel like. But at the same token, trying to play it safe, like, you know, well, I got this and I got that, so I don't, you know, really need you. You know, like, bitch, what you trying to prove? It's almost that energy. But constantly going back and forth with her about like everything she was doing, almost to the point where trying to dictate and control like her moves is what I feel like as well. So let's see. Who's Megan feelings towards Tori? So we have professional assistants. I feel like she wanted to work with him. She looked at him as an ally, you know, somebody she could work with. Maybe make good music. She feel like he make good music. I feel like, but it could be more focused on professional stuff here. But he wanted a commitment. He wanted a commitment, and I feel like she wanted to keep it more professional. So she dated him just to keep the peace because he's a drama queen. She dated him to keep the peace. So it was like a charity case from though I told you it was something that was started that wasn't started, but it was started, but it wasn't started. It was like that almost. Like drama queen, yes. Victim mentality, you know. He sort of put his boo-boos and his woes on her, and you know, she sort of felt bad for him. Okay, and I feel like this is her also did not want to get him locked up neither. So this could be, it's trying to come out. It's trying to come out, child. It's trying to come out. So I'm gonna pick these back up. Now we see what type of relationship, more professional than anything, but still he wanted something and she started dating him because she sort of felt bad for him in some sort of way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't know why. But anyway, let's continue. So, question I want to ask. Was Megan Thee Stallion shot in the foot? Was Megan shot in her foot? And notice I'm just trying to focus on their energy, but anybody else's energy coming through, we're just going to put it as what it is. So was Megan shot in the foot? Spirit, show me. Was she shot in her foot? So we got new supportive connection. We got transformation. And we got professional assistance. We have this intuition and manifestation at the bottom of the deck, and that is telling me yes. Okay, yes. By somebody that she had a new supportive connection with. Okay, this also changed the way she looked and viewed people from like that day on. It changed a lot, like within her as well. Okay, because she was like really happy, bubbly, happy-go-lucky. You know, so like I told you, he sort of played off sympathy on her to sort of get her, but like this changed the way she sort of looked at people. Okay, and then like I told you, she saw that he was trying to use her, like bribing her with who he know in the business, like I can show you this, I can show you that, you know, almost like that sort of energy being here. But it's showing me, yeah, he did. Well, yeah, she was, because that's the question that I asked. Was she shot? So yes. So let's see. So what happened the night Megan was shot? But by the way, all them cards was yes, besides the transformation. What happened one night she was shot? Let's see. Let's see. So we know she's not lying about being shot. That is 100% true. From my spirit, so. My spirit guides at least. Let's see what happened. They say we ready now. See who's at the bottom of the deck. Lies, deception. Okay, and then you also see there's Kelsey being mad at something. So we see that some woman was mad about something. Okay, while some woman whispering in somebody's ear. So let's see. Let's just see. So we have family. We have your higher self. We have discovery. So I'm actually hearing it was not over the. It wasn't over Kylie Jenner. So let's just get that out the way. It was not over Kylie Jenner. He slept with Kelsey too, and she felt like Kelsey was her family. And then it's like he discovered something, but she took it all back, like a higher self. Like she had a higher knowing, like she had a strong, like, backing in the spiritual department. Her mother's dead, her father's dead, and her grandmother's dead, and she's the only child. So she have a strong backing in the intuition department. And she's also Aquarius. So, you know, once she found out that was her first thought was to, like, leave. Okay, and I feel like he felt like something was getting away. Somebody felt like something was getting away. We talking about Torian? Millionaire. Okay. So he felt like something was getting away. But her higher self had like, this is like I told you, she felt like, no, like I'm not about to do this. No. That's how she felt. And then something to do with a family as well. So we have the milestone again. So this is like celebrating. I feel like this was them celebrating. Like Megan could have just reached some sort of major milestone. We know she had broke a lot of records with like 3 number ones or something like that. So she could have reached the milestone. It's like I feel like he was trying to benefit from that, like ride the coattail of that. Is what I actually feel like. Okay. But then a lot of stuff started coming out about him. People also started to tell her stuff about him. Gossip. It was gossip. It was rumors about him. Okay, like how he treated women, like in the past and stuff like that. Okay, so it was a lot of things that also went into her decision making. Like, no, I can't do this. He probably wanted to be her, like literally. Like you see, the honoring path. He want to be on that boat, like this Megan, being honored with her flowers and getting her rewards, and he wanted to be that. He feel like he haven't reached that level yet, and she came in. She started reaching that level. So not only was he trying to use her to benefit for himself, he was also a bit jealous of her. Now that's weird. So that could be what the back and forth was coming from earlier that we seen, like back and forth. Because I told you it seemed like he would just argue about everything and try to pick like, oh, you twerking, are you doing this and you doing that? It was like just petty stuff, like just petty stuff. Like it was really petty. That's probably why they was having a screaming match in the car. So let's continue. Yeah, I feel like he got jealous. He got jealous, and we see him. He felt offended by something she said. I don't feel like she hit him or nothing. It was almost like he felt he was. It was a bit of jealousy. Like he's a bitch. Like literally. I'm sorry. I had to say it how I say it. This is the present power. It's like he was a bit jealous, and she could have said something like, nigga, you ain't riding my coattail, you trying to come up off me or something, and that made him heated, and that's when he pulled out like his gun, like, or to like showcase his power. You know, like, I got power too, bitch. Or, you know, like the, I won't even say Ike Turner. So it was just really, really weird. It was like, don't get me wrong, I feel like she said something really, really smart, and like, you know, he felt belittled. She probably could have called him short or something. Like something like that. He felt belittled, and it's like he almost wanted to show he was strong. That's actually what I'm saying with the present power card. He almost wanted to show, you see how the man standing in front of two fucking lions there, he wanted to show her like he was strong, or he had some sort of power or some sort of authority. Like he wanted her to be scared of him. She's a big bitch. Why was she? And I don't understand why they be scared neither, because bitch, I'm calling the popos or my security guards. Y'all got me fucked up. I ain't gonna make this much money and get my ass whooped too. Not. So so we got plain and safe. As you can see, her feet clearly in there. Okay, so I feel like her claims of plain and safe, it's like she shut up. It's like she shut up and she was sitting there. She shut up like, okay, whatever, I'm done with it. And then she like wanted to leave, or like let me out type of situation. And this is when it happened. Okay, they was drinking. You can see the alcohol there as well. Of course, that will be normal. And I don't know if she had on some sort of stacks or like heels. I don't feel like they was heels. I feel like they was like them stack sort of sandals or something like that, to where most of her feet was out anyway. Look at the fire. Pow pow. Behind her. So more of jealousy. Okay. And also with the playing safe card, I'm hearing that she did try to, the reason why she was trying to play it safe, she did say that, you know, because it was black, and, you know, she didn't really want to, you know, have them run up on him with the gun. I don't really think it was more of that. I feel like she had to get opinions from other people because she's a female rapper. You know, so that's why she didn't really say nothing from them, though. She had to sort of play it safe, because it's like, if you just saw what happened to 6ix9ine, this is two totally different things. But if you're looking at rappers, if this was a male rapper who had got shot in his foot, then he would have been labeled as a snitch from going snitch and tell on the person who did it. That's just period. So it's like she had to play it safe, and I feel like she got word back from like Jay-Z and them, like, well, this is not cool. That's not snitching if you say what the fuck happened. And that's why she ended up saying what happened. Because he not only tried to torment her and get away, he tried to use his power over her as well, and manipulate her, and trying to almost scare her and like control her, like rule her. Like, you know how someone try to, well, if you say this, I'm gonna say this. Like, you know, using manipulation tactics. Period. The end. .com. Come on, spirit, come through. What happened? And then I'm gonna ask one more question. And then if we do a part 2, we'll do a part 2 on it. I got one more question after this, y'all. One more question. Very manipulative sort of nigga, though. I guess that's a nigga for you, right? Well, not all niggas. Dudes, period. So it's like she shut up. She shut up when he pulled out the gun. And she was trying to like keep it quiet and almost play it safe. Like her intuition, she almost sort of synced it happen. And luck was on the bottom of the deck. Deception and deceit. And it was also, like I told you, Kelsey could have slept with him. Okay, I don't, like I told you, I can't see if and they two relationships got off the ground because I didn't go that far in it. It was almost like it did and it didn't, and then it's like Kelsey could have slept with him, and this was like the argument could have been over because this is back under the bottom of that, and y'all just seen me shuffle. Okay, so it's over him lying about something. Okay. Him lying. She like, this all you have to do is be real. Like, how you gonna want me and my friend, which she literally looked at Kelsey like family. Okay, she could have also known her when they were younger, when they were children, or in school. But Tory Lanez is very good at manipulating females. Whatever that may mean. So let's just see. What happened? Look at this shit, y'all. I can't make this shit up. You see the lost car and letting go? He felt like he lost something, or he was losing something because she leaving with her fucking dogs. Again. So he like, oh, hell no. And then you see him wanting to keep a motherfucker tied and chained. But he couldn't. It left. It left. He wasn't able to manipulate her. She wasn't dumb. Her intuition was telling her like, this nigga crazy, he not right. It's like that. She started getting signs. Then he was trying to be manipulating, like that type of person, like, oh, well, you know, I could hit the friend in you. Hell no. Go on somewhere and she making all that money. She probably got more money than him. She like, I'm not about to deal with this. This is not that life. That's one thing we gotta give Ash when she said, if Megan like you, Ash Miracle, shout out Ash Miracle. If Megan like you, she like you. She don't, she don't. That's one thing, but he felt like he lost something. Okay, so now my last question I'm going to ask. I'm gonna ask two questions because I gotta break it down like this. Who shot Megan? Who shot Megan? Who shot Megan? I just want to ask this question just to clarify. That's why I'm gonna ask it twice. Who shot Megan? We know it was a man. We wanted a commitment with her. I mean, over conflict and drama. New supportive connections. Remember when the reading first started? That's how their relationship started, as a new supportive connection. Okay, a professional partnership. Then this man also came out as well, representing who? I don't know. But we see a man shot her that she was in a connection with, that wanted a commitment with her, and some conflict broke out. Okay, there we go. Now, specifically, did Tory Lanez shoot Megan? And this is, did Tory Lanez shoot Megan? This part wants to come out. Did Tory Lanez shoot Megan? In the beginning, I just want to show y'all what come out. Did Tory Lanez shoot Megan? I just want about 3 cards. Okay. Joy is fun. Come on. bit Tory Lane shoe, maybe. I don't want to take them off, but I'm feeling led to because this is back at the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna take this first one off the top and we're gonna give you a yes or no answer. So this ace here is a yes, very childish like energy. This is also a yes with a joyous fun. And a conclusiveness, yes. So, yes, he did. And he thought it was funny. Very childish. Okay. So we have the fear card. We have creative endeavor. And we have great gratitude. Like I told you, he thought it was funny. But now he's fearing going to jail. But she is also, she feared the way she would be looked at. Like, but it ended up helping her. So she have a, like, it's almost like the energy where, okay, so with the fear card, and then the great endeavor here, it's like they was meant to do some good business and then it didn't work out, so she feared like how people will look at her, people will be like, oh, she's a snitch or something like that. But I feel like it almost bettered her career, and I feel like this is something that was like a blessing in disguise for her. I mean, it's like a learning lesson for her at the same token. But she feel like it helped her more than worked against her. I will say that. You know, it helped her, or she feel like her family helped her. I do feel like she is grateful to have survived this, because she was scared. She was very, very scared. Okay? You know that, women are women, men are men. Women talk a whole lot of shit. We talk a whole lot of shit. Nigga pull out that gun, fuck that. It's like, what the fuck, are you serious? So she did fear how people was gonna look at her, but I feel like she's gonna have a lot of great creative endeavors coming up that's gonna be very, very successful for her as well. So this is going to be a learning lesson for her, and it's also going to be a blessing. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video. I'm your host, Queen B. Rose Marie, and this video is used for entertainment purposes only, so don't you hoes come for me. And I said what I said, and I'm standing by my cards 100%. Peace.